wait to make them movies, I be loaded. Why you watching drinking 40s, I just told it.
Alright, welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of the Players Pod. We're here, we're live, our beautiful faces are in front of you, so this is the new format now. This is what we're doing. We're heading to YouTube, we're giving you guys something to look at, giving us our reactions to different things. All three of us kind of thought this was the better play.
Big transition.
Yeah.
We also didn't realize SoundCloud is not free. You run out of minutes. So shout out to Pete. He's been purchasing SoundCloud Pro, I guess it is.
No more.
We're done with that. We're gonna slide over to YouTube. People have been calling for it, wanting to see our reactions and what it's like behind the podcasts. This is not what we usually do. We're usually Skyping. Pete has a good mic, as you guys probably have figured out, because me and Brett sound like we're talking into a potato. So we're moving away from that. Gonna go to YouTube, try and get all three of us together as much as we can.
Yeah. So anyways, Season 1 in the books. That's it. Pete, what do you think? Successful season?
Big success, you know. The idea actually came to fruition. I don't think that was a big word, right?
Yeah, whoa.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. It's Season 2, bigger words, bigger things.
At the end of the episode, we're going to release some big news for you guys, but first we'll get into some quick predictions on the winter sports, and we'll start with boys basketball. I'm going to say it first before we begin. I have them on my state championship watch. I know I struck out really hard in the fall.
No, you did good, Brett. It was good.
Hey, you got to make a prediction.
Yeah, a little too hot, but you know, I really feel it with boys basketball. I think they got the talent, they got the maturity. They got some good teams to get through, no question about it. But I think you guys are built for a championship run.
It's gonna be fun. So much is unpredictable. But I'd say I don't like making big predictions. But if we get in the playoffs, we can make a run. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
I'd say not the boldest of state championship watches from you, going from girls volleyball. That was going out on a limb, kind of.
I don't have a lot of options.
We're gonna roll through all sports. Boys basketball, I agree with you though. Gonna have a good year. Yeah, I mean, like you said, a lot of experience, a lot of character. We'll see how it goes. I mean, they gotta, like I've said it before, they gotta end the curse. I know it's not on them, but I think we've lost in the first round of the playoffs. Natick basketball has for the last 8 years. Maybe I'm wrong, Pete. Correct.
Could be
me.
longer. It could be longer.
Yeah.
So, trying to build it up. Players Pod's gonna follow it. Next up, girls basketball. We'll slide over to that. Pete, thoughts on that? You probably know the girls team better than us.
They've returned most of the team. 2 junior captains, Claire Gaziano and Haley Murphy. Team MVP last year was Brenna McDonald as a freshman. I mean, if you watch her, it's just...
She should be able to dunk. She's 6'8".
I think she pads her stats. That's my hot take.
Wow.
She's a big missed layup.
I did. Person. The one game I did see last year, yeah, she did do that.
Unless
against that team from, where was it? It was Worcester North.
Here, Pete. No, I said she's a great player. She gets the rebound over and over and over, but it's just hit a layup.
Okay, I mean, so you think they could have a good season?
Yeah, I wouldn't put them on state championship watch, but probably 12-8, and then they lose in the first round.
Put numbers to it. Jeez.
No,
lose in the first round. Wow.
Actually, no, they lost first round last year, so I'll believe in them. I'll give them second round.
All right.
Anything can happen once you're in.
So, anyways, heading to hockey. Probably not one of their best teams that they've had in the past couple of years, but they look poised for another big run. Brendan, what do you think?
Definitely. I mean, I think they'll be the first ones to admit it that this isn't the most, or at least for the guys that have been there for 4 years, or for our high school career, that this isn't their most talented team. Like they said, but they had the scrimmage last night. Tough loss, but showed a lot of character. Dylan Arno, former guest, said their goal is just outwork everyone else on the ice. They're definitely just a gray team.
Canny.
Everyone loves QB controversy. Hockey's got goalie controversy.
Oh, yeah.
Goalie controversy.
So
I do love that.
we got Bailey versus Mason Bailey. It's
Bailey Mack, football player, flexible, big.
So I
Phil's
take
doing
it
that.
your team, Bailey.
Watching the game, I'm team. I didn't see Mason
I don't know.
play though.
I think Mason is. I think he's got the experience. I think he's.
He's
Right
played
now,
as
I'd
much
say-
as Bailey. None of them have played.
I don't know, man. I would.
They're both raw. That was a
I think Mason is just a. I think he's a more consistent goalie.
I don't know. They got a week to figure it out. We'll see how it unfolds. Next, maybe we'll bring him on. Maybe
Tim
the
Foley.
two goalies. Tim Foley, the goalie.
Yeah,
Don't sleep.
Don't
sleep
sleep
on
on
Foley, the goalie.
He's been. Yeah.
Can get hot. So I've been told. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, but they, like I said, the expectations for them. Hockey's one of those weird sports too. You get in the playoffs, anything can happen.
Oh yeah.
It's not like hockey. I mean, in any other sport too. But hockey, you can catch a team on an off night and win, and it really can go either way. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, all the teams that we have are usually fundamentally just like all around solid. So we'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, I think they'll be fine this year.
And girls hockey. How did they do last year?
They have enough girls to have a JV and varsity team.
For the first
Wow.
time
Yeah,
That's
so
ever.
So building the
So
so
program.
congrats to
Program.
them.
Yep. Congrats.
They
Program
definitely
on the way
got
up.
a lot of good leaders. Katie Lucenta, Alexis Reisner, Megan Ilhoff, a couple others sprinkled in there.
Nicole Scally.
Nicole Segali.
Way to go, Brett. Way to miss that one.
I mean, dude, you can only go so far.
There's probably one girl we're missing, and they're just gonna be like,
Yeah.
I think.
Sorry for you.
No. I think that's it. I think. I don't know. There's never been a student section at
I have
a
no
girls'
idea.
hockey game, and it's tough. That's tough for them. I mean, they
We're all rooting for
were pulling for them. You know what? Girls' hockey shocked the world.
them.
That's what we'll say.
Yeah.
I'll put them at 5-15. That's what I'll
They
predict.
play
them at.
20 games.
Something like that.
5-15. That's all right.
I'll go 10.
Prove
I'll go 10
Pete
and
wrong.
10.
That's an improvement.
PPW. Prove Pete wrong.
I'll go 10 and 10.
10 and
Anyways,
10.
That brings
That
our
puts them in the playoffs. I have no idea what they're gonna do.
somewhere in between, you're thinking.
middleman Bren
Middleman Brent.
stays.
Yeah.
All right. Well, wrestling. This is
Well, we gotta do our segment. It's tough. But
How you girls doing? It's tough, but it's good. It's a beautiful.
it's good.
okay. So we're gonna start our new segment inspired by Vine. It's called "It's Tough, but It's Good." So this is going into the hockey tryouts. You know, a lot of kids this year tried out for boys hockey, and you know it's good. They got a JV2 team now, so every
Basically a
kid can.
freshman.
What?
Basically a freshman.
Basically a freshman team, but they play in a different league. They don't play freshman teams.
Yeah.
It's completely different. So it's good, but it's also tough because, you know, I heard a lot of kids there's a lot of controversy. Kids were moving down from JV to JV2. Just, so it's good that there were no cuts, but, you know, it's tough.
But it's good.
Yeah.
So they have no
No.
freshman team.
So they've
No
never had a
freshman.
freshman team.
Ah.
But
Oh, then that.
So freshmen can actually play this year, and I'm pretty sure there are no cuts.
I'm actually not.
you're more good than tough.
I'm more good than tough on that one.
Yeah, definitely. Because no cuts. That's
But
great.
I don't think they play the JV2 team. I don't think gets as much ice time as.
Yeah,
JV2.
but it's more than none. So you got to think about it.
Yeah, it's tough. But
Think about all those freshmen.
it's tough.
All right, well, now we'll go into probably the most successful winter sport, like over the last
Natties.
25 years.
You know, natties.
Really.
National championships.
So, boys,
I don't think
we're
that's
talking about
possible.
wrestling
I-
here.
Yeah, it is.
I don't
somehow.
know. I don't know if that's a thing, but I think who are their captains? They got Tim Ramstrom, Tim Ramstrom.
Joey Greendale.
Tim Ramstrom,
Yeah, they got more guys.
Joe Castellino,
Yeah,
Joey
Atwood's
Greendale,
wrestling, right?
Atwood is fun to
Speederman's
watch.
gonna be out there.
that was fun to watch.
Really? So yeah, I mean,
Two guys that are like 300
Need to go to a
pounds.
wrestling match.
yeah,
Never been.
yeah, we should report there.
We should. Players Pod will be there. Tim Renstrom, former guest, shout out.
Yeah,
Will be there.
I'll put it. Oh, yeah, I'll put. He's my state championship watch guy. I'm gonna put it on
Individual?
All
that.
right. Okay.
That's my one pick.
That's a safe
Sorry.
bet. That's
No,
yeah.
It's tough to
It's
put the
tough.
pressure on that guy because he listens, and it's like if he has that weight on his shoulders.
Yeah, that's true.
But you know, we're on his back. So moving on to swim and dive now.
Oh,
I got my state championship watching here.
This is. I'm not even sure if swim and dive is in the winter.
It is.
boys.
Boys.
Yes, it
Boys
is.
is.
Jordan Arnold. I heard he's one of the greats.
Yep.
He's gonna do great things.
Tyler Dawson.
Oh.
Shout out.
Hey,
State championship.
Really?
Putting him on it.
That's wild.
Nope,
I don't think you know how good of a swimmer he is.
He's unbelievable swinger. I don't know. Yeah, he's a very good swimmer.
doesn't need to wear a swim cap because he's bald. Right?
I mean, aerodynamic.
Yeah.
that
aerodynamic.
picks up his time for sure. So Tyler Dawson, state champion.
I think
Swim.
Jordan Arnold will be the MVP of their team. Without a doubt, he's one of their best swimmers by far. I just don't think you know enough about swim and dive.
I think you're wrong.
I'd like to see this.
Okay, that's fine.
Next up is ski team, led by
Classic.
some great captains.
Classic ski team.
Can't screw this up. I don't know who it is.
I have no idea who the captains
It's
are.
Pat Downing, Jack Verity.
Yeah.
It's definitely a girl in there.
Zoe Madison.
So, question: ski.
Dar Berjano.
Dar, yeah. I mean,
Does ski just get canceled if there's no snow? Like, what if we just have no snow this winter?
that's a real. It's tough, but it's good because these people they got to come back to the school 3:30, take a bus an hour, ski, and then come back. But they
Yeah,
have
but
a
like,
good
so
time.
what if it's just global warming? It's like 60 degrees this winter.
I
Is
mean,
the
they
program
get
cut?
fake snow, and they've been practicing on the turf like they do. Like
How do you practice
Yeah,
on the turf with
it's-
ski?
it's wild, but that's how they do it. I don't know. Sprints.
Ski team. I want to know what's up with the ski team. I don't know how it works. I want to know more.
Yeah, give us some more information. But anyways, I'm sure they'll have a great year. Jack Verity, great skier, white as snow, so blends in perfectly. Moving on to gymnastics, Brendan, what are you thinking?
Their routine as a team is dominant.
You cannot be more wrong. There's no team.
I have no
in
idea how
gymnastics.
gymnastics works.
It's I and team, so
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It's all individual.
you
All
got,
individual.
you got your floor. You
Yeah,
got
but they
your
work
beam.
together as a team. They practice as a team.
Yeah, it's a
individual.
team effort, but you
I
got
have no idea.
you
No
got
idea.
your floor routine, your beam.
I think.
You
Yeah.
got your
Do those get rowdy?
you got
Can
the
you-
launch
can you
pad where you like
I
jump
used to do that back in the day. It's so fun.
jump off the launch thing,
Sneaky brag.
and
Yeah.
then what's the fourth?
Hey.
Rings?
Yeah, rings. You go like this.
That's the man thing, right?
That's the what thing?
That's for men, right?
Wow, Brett. That's so insensitive.
No, I mean,
No, that's fine.
no, I'm pretty sure
Shows your
that is
character.
only for men.
No, it shows your character.
I'm like 95% sure.
Is gymnastics co-ed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any?
Anyways,
We-
seniors: Grace Chenard, Annie G, Alex Murphy, Carmen Canino. I'm sure they'll have a great year. They got a lot of seniors.
Yeah. That's tough. That's
I don't know.
Moving on to track.
Yeah, ended on track.
Yeah.
We got our El Capitan right here in front of us in
One-
the middle.
One of 7, yeah.
One of 7 captains. Yikes. Brett, what are you competing in this year?
Most likely 600.
So can we
maybe
put
low
you on
300.
state championship watch?
You can't put me on state championship watch.
So you're doubting yourself before the season starts.
It's not a doubt. It's just like
Track. You just know.
Track
That's the
is
thing.
track's a sport. Like there's no chance. Like you're better or
Hey,
you're
what
not
if they
better.
fall?
Every race in outdoor, I was almost confident like I would either win this or not win this.
Yeah, exactly. And Owen will have a great season.
Who's Owen?
Owen Chase. He's my fellow captain. You might have heard him. He played with me on the soccer team. No?
Yeah, I think.
All right. Well, yeah, he'll have a great season. He committed to Bucknell. Congratulations to him.
Is that another high school?
No, that's a college.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
Sorry, Owen.
Anyways,
And then Grace.
Grace probably.
Gatorade Athlete of the Year or what? What
Yeah,
is it?
Athlete of the
Month
Year.
or year?
Coming off a great cross country season.
She's got a banner.
Tough loss in us regionals. I don't know if you heard. Doing well. Kind of stumbled and tough finish. I think she's just gonna let all that anger out in the track
Yeah.
season. Absolutely.
Gotta get
dominate.
her on here.
Yeah.
She'll be good.
So I think she'll. I think she'll dominate. I think she'll dominate.
she'll be good. Track. I have no idea how any of it works. Again, probably another
So-
individual. I don't want the whole rundown.
You got your 2 mile.
Is Natick
your
good
mi-
at track? Are we good at track? I have no idea.
I think this year we don't have as much depth as we
Okay,
used to.
like who's another team that's like good?
Newton North.
Newton North is dominant.
So like, can we win the Herget?
The Herget.
Sure.
I don't think we've won the Winter Herget in a couple of years. I don't think since I've been there.
Shock the world.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do. So I think that's it for our sports.
Winter predictions. Yeah, we don't have any others, right?
Yeah.
Pete?
We got Castle's Corner. Give a quick blurb about that.
Oh, big announcement. That was a
right,
big announcement
right.
Brett was talking about.
All right, so this Wednesday, December 5th,
Yep.
we will be on featured on the Metro West Daily Sports' podcast run by Tom Castle. It's called Castle's Corner. We kind of talk about our podcast, kind of talk about our daily sports and whatever. Brennan's CYO, my CYO, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So give it a nice listen. Keep listening to his podcast. Keep listening to our podcast.
Now a show.
What?
Now show.
Yeah,
Show.
now a show. Definitely.
No, I don't know how this is gonna go. This could get backfire.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
going
we'll
good.
see.
No, it's good.
We're doing this for you guys. I think it's what the people wanted.
Season 2.
Season 2, let's get it.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next Sunday.